Someone grabs your head like this to pull it down and maybe punch you in the face, or maybe try to drag you onto the ground. It's a very, very common thing you see in a lot of self-defense situations. It's not something that someone that's trained in any grappling sport or art would do. Hug the neck like that, it's not a very smart move. But someone untrained, if they get a hold of your neck, you don't know what to do. It's very, very controlling, right? Because where your head goes, your body follows. So if someone grabs onto your neck, and again, we're not talking someone your size, we're talking someone almost twice your size. Grabs a hold of your neck and starts trying to punch you in the head. Obviously we have to know what to do, right? So the second he grabs my head, again, right? This is not the arm that I'm most concerned with. It's this arm, right? I can worry about this arm all I want, but if he's punching me in the face, then it doesn't matter, right? So the second he holds my neck, I'm already addressing the second arm, okay? I don't even think about this arm. The fact that it's holding my neck, I do want to a little bit keep my back straight and my head up, because I don't want him to easily pull my head down like this. So I base my legs, I keep my hips close to his hips, right? Just to add a little bit of resistance, make it a little bit tougher for him to pull down my neck. But my hands here are shooting right across. One behind his back and one over his bicep. See that? I'm not reaching for his hand, because I might miss and get punched. So I aim over everything, and then I catch, okay? So the movement, the first movement, the second someone grabs you is here. So we're stopping traffic, right? We're on 19. Someone's driving too fast, boom, same move, right? So he holds right away, okay? Now, once I have this arm, notice I have two hands confirming this grip. Can you punch me in the face with that arm? Very difficult. If he tries to punch me in the face with the other hand, the one that's holding my neck, then he's not really holding my neck anymore, right? We're going to assume that he is going to hold the neck, that he's just going to stay clamped, okay? So I deal with the second arm first. Once I have a good grip on this arm, I have two choices. One is I can keep my backhand here, holding his bicep. See that? I'm hooking my fingers. I'm just going to turn it a little bit. Hooking my fingers around his bicep like that. Okay? Another option would be to catch the arm, slide down to the wrist, and then make a little gap inside his arm so that I can hold on to his wrist. So if you guys can't see, you can also hold like this. I either go like this, here, or I slide down to the wrist and hold here, okay? Sometimes if the person's too big, this might not be an option. I might not be able to reach, right? So I slide to the wrist and go here, okay? Now, once I have that confirmed that he's no longer able to punch me with that hand, now I'm going to let go with one hand and deal with this, okay? So the hand that lets go is always the one that's in front of his body. I'm going to pin this wrist to my chest. Okay? So I'm not trying to take the arm off. Again, he's holding tight with his hand, right? So I'm just going to pin it where it is. And now I'm going to lift my head up like I'm looking up at the ceiling, and I'm going to take a step with my foot that way. So I lift my head and I take a step. Now once I stretch his arm away from his body, it takes away a lot of the strength of his arm. A lot of the tightness of that hold goes away. Okay? So I'm going here. Now, the foot that's behind his back is going to step back. Okay? We end up in this position, where now we have a lot of control. Of course, we could break the arm. We could push the person away and run away. If you know any grappling, you could clinch the person here and try to take the fight to the ground, right? But either way, we're out of the headlock. Okay? So the second he grabs, I'm already dealing with the second arm. 2-on-1. Hands shoot across, head up, good base, hips close. Okay? And now I'm either going to slide down and catch here, or I'm just going to confirm the grip on the bicep. I'm hooking my fingers all the way over the bicep muscle here. Okay? And once I have that confirmed, now I let go. Only when I'm sure he can't punch me. Then I let go, not before that. Now I'm looking up and stretching. Make sure you take this step away so that you can get a better stretch of his arm. So I'm pulling the shoulder away from the socket. And then from here, my back leg steps behind, and I bring my head through. Okay? So my head is the last thing to come through. 1, 2. Now when I get